Attention passionate Dallas, Cowboys. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Dallas Cowboys' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Dallas Cowboys fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Dallas, COWBOYSFANS. Let's get to the news. All right, folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be a game changer for the Cowboys and the entire NFC East. Rumors are swirling that the Miami Dolphins, currently sitting at a disappointing 5-8 record, are considering a blockbuster trade involving their star wide receiver, Tyreek Hill. This isn't just any rumor. It's a potential seismic shift that could reshape the division and really give Dallas that extra boost we've been looking for heading into the postseason. And no, I'm not just throwing wild guesses out there. Insiders suggest that Miami is actively weighing the possibility of trading Hill to the Cowboys, offering him in exchange for a package of first-round picks and a promising young cornerback. Why would Miami do that? Well, the Dolphins are in a bit of a tough spot right now, struggling with an inconsistent attack that's leaking around 20 points per game in 2025, and their cap situation isn't helping either. With around $19 million in cap space and playoff odds at plus 9,000, they're clearly looking to rebuild quickly, especially with the offensive line battered by injuries, and their defense ranked 23rd in DVOA, giving up 27 points a game. Now let's take a step back and look at Hill himself. This guy is a true game breaker when healthy. Despite missing some games early this season, hamstring issues limited him to just 9 games. Hill still managed to rack up 52 catches for 740 yards, averaging a stunning 14.2 yards per catch and scoring 5 touchdowns. Targets. He had 78, and his overall PFF grade sits comfortably at 92, which ranks him among the top wideouts in the league. His yards per route run are at an elite 2.0, and his yards after catch are second best in the league with 380 yards. This guy is a vertical threat, a true home run hitter who can change the dynamics of any game in an instant. His career totals are even more impressive, over 11, 500 yards receiving and 82 touchdowns. And his advanced stats are eye-popping. An EPA per target of plus 0.34, which puts him in the elite category, and a contested catch rate of 54%, showing he's not just fast but also clutch in tight coverage. When you look at his injury history, it's clear he's had some setbacks, 2 concussions in 2025, one in Week 4 and another in Week 10, but he's shown a quick recovery each time. When active, Hill plays 91% of the snaps, and at 510 and 185 pounds, he combines speed with agility. His comparison with Jamar Chase is quite telling. Hill's explosive plays are plus 13% higher, according to PFF, and his stats show that he averages over 82 yards per game, with 14 catches of 20-plus yards this season alone. Just look at his Week 1 performance against the Patriots. 8 catches for 130 yards, forcing 6 missed tackles. That's the kind of impact player you want on your team, especially when you're trying to turn around a sluggish offense. So why would the Dolphins consider trading him? Well, even with the cap space, Miami's playoff odds are long, and their recent struggles on offense, combined with injuries and a defense ranking 23rd, suggest they're in a rebuild mode. Tua Tagovailoa's recent 5 concussions in 2025 have raised concerns about his durability, and with the team's overall performance, Miami might be looking for a fresh start. The trade, if it happens, would prioritize acquiring first-round picks to bolster their trenches and rebuild from the inside out, similar to the Jets' approach with Wilson last year. There's even a hint from insiders like Rossini that Miami is cautious about extending Hill's contract at age 31, which adds another layer of complexity to the situation. Now, onto how this impacts the Cowboys. Dallas is sitting at 8-5, and our wide receiver unit is ranked 14th in the league with a total of 300 yards. But adding Hill would be like injecting pure dynamite into our offense. Imagine him stretching the field alongside C.D. Lamb. His deep threat ability combined with Lamb's route running creates a nightmare for defenses. Hill's explosive plays could easily add around 300 yards per game on offense, and given Dak Prescott's PFF grade of 76.0 and his 24 touchdown passes, this could be the perfect storm. Hill's presence would boost our offense's efficiency, especially in the deep passing game with a projected plus 16% EPA per pass. The mental math is simple. Hill versus C.D. Lamb as a duo would bring a yard per route advantage of +1.8 and a 21% increase in yards after catch per reception. That's serious firepower, folks. Plus, our run game, which already churns out over 200 yards, would benefit from the additional attention defenses would need to pay to Hill and Lamb, opening up more opportunities for Pollard and others. And let's not forget the impact on our defense. Holding opponents to just 20 points per game, adding a dynamic playmaker like Hill can help create more balance. His ability to stretch defenses vertically would make it even harder for opponents to double-team Lamb or clog our passing lanes. Historically, Hill's presence has boosted Miami's offense by adding nearly 190 yards in 2023 alone, and if he joins Dallas, that number could easily spike. It's about turning up the volume, making third downs more manageable, reducing turnovers, and elevating our overall offensive efficiency. We've seen in the past how a trade like this could ignite a team. Think of Metcalf boosting the Seahawks' aerial attack back in 2025, or the way Hill's speed could be a catalyst for a deep playoff run. Looking at the Super Bowl odds, this kind of move would send shockwaves through the betting markets. Dallas's odds could jump from plus 1,200 to around plus 600, making us serious contenders in the eyes of bettors. Hill's PFF grade of 92 indicates he's still in his prime, and his ability to produce in cold weather, with a plus 23% increase in explosive plays in snow games, could be just what the Cowboys need to thrive in playoff conditions. Our NFC rivals, especially the Eagles with their plus 750 odds, would have to rethink their strategies if Dallas gets this kind of boost. Plus, simulations show a 26% increase in our chances to win the NFC, which could be the difference between a deep playoff run and an early exit. Wrapping this all up, it's clear that a trade for Tyreek Hill could ignite a new era of explosive football in Dallas. His speed, playmaking ability, and ability to stretch defenses could help us finally get over the hump and bring home that elusive Super Bowl trophy. The Cowboys have been building steadily, but adding a game-changer like Hill would be the final piece of the puzzle, a true Lombardi catalyst. If Miami pulls the trigger, it might just be the start of something special for Dallas, turning us into even more serious contenders and shaking up the entire NFC landscape. Whether it's the division, the playoffs, or the Super Bowl, Hill's addition could be the spark that propels us to the top. And now, Dallas Cowboys fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Dallas Cowboys. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Dallas Cowboys news.